and welcome to UTrip Podcast. We are coming to you live today from Saturday 2026, Yashobhumi, right at the heart of India's biggest travel and tourism marketplace. Today, we will be talking to one of our travel partners to understand what really is shaping the industry this year. Let's begin. All right, to start us off, could you please introduce yourself in one line, your name, your company's name, and the city that you operate from?
I'm Manogya. I work at Aspire Lifestyles. It's a global concierge firm and it's a luxury travel concierge. We are based out of Mumbai, but we are at 19 countries at the moment.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so with everything that is going digital these days, why do you think that people should still get in touch with travel concierges?
Travel is that one industry that will, I think, now that AI are taking jobs everywhere in every sector, but travel is something where human touch will always remain at the primary core of it. So, at these conventions like Sate, you get to meet people on ground, and hospitality and travel. It's a very human centric sector. So it's very important for us to meet people in person for connection and for better understanding of each other's businesses and to create synergy, to be very
All
honest.
right,
Yeah.
okay. In one line, what would you say is the toughest part of being in the travel industry?
The toughest part of being in the travel agency is again, right now everything is becoming digitalized, and to be in the trend of this entire digital ecosystem is of course very, it has become very seamless for the consumers, but for someone who works at the travel industry, it's become a little complicated, and not complicated, but it's become an additional task for us to get better at. Digital is something that's a very complex subject. Not everyone in the hotel or the travel industry is very well versed with it, but now I think from hoteliers to people who are travel experts, they need to understand AI, they need to understand digital um, ecosystem as a whole, and how we can help customers who are now on digital platforms. So to get that extra knowledge of digital is something that's a little extra for us, but it's kind of challenging but rewarding at the same time. So yeah.
All right, understood, understood. Okay, so we'll quickly go to our rapid fire round where I would request you to keep the answers short and
Okay.
crisp and honest. All right, question one is, what do you think about group tours? Are they easy to manage or are they complete nightmare?
I think if it's managed nicely, it can go well. But if there's any problem, any minor problem can also turn out to be a nightmare for
Nightmare.
everyone.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, all right. Okay, according to you, what will be the most happening destination this year?
The most happening destination this year. This is I mean, not sure. Uh, I don't know. I'm really not sure. But I this is the year of the horse according to the Chinese calendar. I was reading it yesterday. So any place that has a lot of wildlife, maybe South Africa can be a great destination to be at. Yeah.
Okay, all right. If you could go to one destination completely free, where would you go?
Completely free. I think I would go to Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is one myth about the travel industry that you think is completely wrong?
A myth about the travel industry. A lot of people think that travel industry, anyone who works at the travel industry, they've gotten it very easy. Like it's a very fun job to be in the travel industry because they get to travel a lot. Traveling when you're working can be the toughest thing anyone can do because, uh, of course, when you're traveling, you would want to go outside, do your own
Right,
thing. But
right,
if you're
right,
at
right.
work, that same leisure can turn into a tedious task. So people in travel industry, a lot of people think that it's a very easy job, it's not that complicated, but like it's not like that at all.
Okay, all right. How about working on the weekends? Is it normal or is it a nightmare?
I mean, working on the weekends isn't bad, if like you get a additional comp off on the weekdays. So yeah, I mean it's not terrible. I mean, if you get a comp off, then it's of course not terrible at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does good service mean to you?
Good behavior. To be very honest, like if someone is kind and they're empathetic towards you, I think that's a good behavior is good service, honestly.
All right, coming back to the business side of things, what is your travel business best known for?
Our travel business as in Aspire Lifestyles, we are a concierge firm, and we've been in the industry for 30 years. So we are the market leaders here, and we deal with HNI and UHNI clients, which is ultra high net worth individuals. So our job is to make things happen that is ethically right under the roof. So for example, if someone wants to have authentic Hyderabadi biryani in Ladakh, we have to make the happen for them. So these people don't have dearth of money, but their requirements can be extraordinary.
Got it.
But yeah, that's the job that is.
All right. Okay. So, what is the most unique client request you have ever received?
Um, so one is again this someone in Ladakh wanted to have a Hyderabadi biryani, authentic. So we had to get that from Hyderabad to Ladakh in like almost 2 days. That costed us the client a lot, but of course what they wanted. And I think someone wanted to host a yacht party in 2 hours, like an entire yacht party in 2 hours ka bracket. So me being in that firm, we have to get that done. We need to have partners who can get that done. So that's again second
All right.
scenario.
Okay. What is the most underrated struggle in the life of a person who's working in the travel industry?
Underrated struggle. I think yes. I think taking care of your body, your mental health while you're traveling is very tedious. Traveling is very tedious. We travel with our friends and family. We really don't care because it's fun time for us. But someone who's in the heart of traveling, and they have to travel a lot, it takes a toll on their body. So taking care of your physical health also becomes a tedious task. So yeah.
Okay. If someone wants to grow in the travel industry, what is something that they need to fix?
They need to fix in traveling. I think communication is the key, and if you're a good communicator, you can easily talk to different people, partner with different people. So agility and versatility in talking to people, getting to know them. And in an event like Sate, where there's so many people under one roof, um, I feel like as an introvert also you need to come out and sort of take a leap of faith in communicating. So it's a tedious task, but like yeah, we have to do that.
Got it. Okay. So, if I talk about industry realities now, what is more important today? Is it the price or trust?
I think it's both. Now prices are also not. I don't think that you can trust prices also. Like for example, if I have to book a flight or a hotel, the price at one place can be different from the other place altogether. And price and trust now are very interrelated. So I think both are very important.
Got it. What is the biggest change that you have seen in today's Indian traveler?
Nowadays Indian travelers are going to offbeat locations. um, Earlier when we used to talk about Indian weddings, luxury Indian weddings, people used to say Udaipur, just like that, right? But now people are getting married at very remote locations in Rani Khet, which is it's in Uttarakhand. So now Indian travelers are going to offbeat locations for the experience of it, rather than the luxury of it. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Now, in just one word, why should someone book with your company?
um, Anyone who is an HNI, UHNI client, their needs are very specific. They come from a very specific niche in the market. We They don't connect with the mass audiences, right? And their needs are very specific. So they should come to us, because we understand luxury, and there are a lot of it's a very underrated thing. A lot of people say they understand luxury, but they really don't. But we at Aspire Lifestyles, we understand luxury. So when they come to us, we'll help them like to a great extent. Yeah.
All right. Now, before we wrap it up, I would love for you to look into the camera
Yeah.
and share one piece of advice for our viewers watching this.
For anyone watching this, in who is in the travel industry, it's really not a very easy job to be in the travel industry, and travel industry is one of the industry that is constantly changing. So of course it can get a little tedious, but keep upskilling and learn new things. Maybe it can be a new language, or maybe learn about AI, or anything honestly will help you keep your job and keep you relevant in this industry. Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of our discussion here.
Thank you.
And we hope that the viewers who are watching this, especially the ones from travel industry, they get to learn something insightful, something meaningful from our discussion here at
Thank you.
Satya 2026.
Thank you so much.